I've been ready for 3 years. I've been denied for 3 years. We all know why. I came out here, showed it today in front of everybody. We have nothing to hide. So we're waiting for the 32 owners, the 32 teams, Roger Goodell, all of them to stop running. Stop running from the truth, stop running from the people. We're out here, we're ready to play. We're ready to go anywhere. My agent, Jeff Nally, is ready to talk to any team. Interview with any team at any time. I've been ready, I'm staying ready, and I'll continue to be ready.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Observant Lineman. Colin Kaepernick's workout yesterday for the NFL, quote unquote, didn't go quite as planned. Obviously, most of us know about Colin Kaepernick making the change to venue about 45 minutes before the workout was supposed to start. Colin Kaepernick decides he's going to move it to a different venue because he had an issue with the liability clause that the NFL had provided. Also, the NFL was not going to allow any cameras or any media at the workout, which, I mean, that is pretty much par for the course with the NFL and with workouts in general. But in this situation, Kaepernick, because of the lack of trust between the two groups, he decided he wanted to make a change of venue so there could be transparency, which I don't quite get, just simply because in a normal NFL environment, you wouldn't have cameras there at the workout. And at the end of the day, was the entire point not just to get in front of teams and work out, get it over with, let everyone know that you've done what's needed to be done in order to at least show that you still have the same abilities as a player to enable you to get back into the league. Kind of a side note from this was a little bit of drama that kind of brewed up between Eric Reid and Stephen A. Smith. Let's take a look at this article from Yahoo. It kind of goes in depth with it. We get to see some of the tweets that they put out there, but apparently there has been a war of words between Eric Reid and Stephen A. Smith, and we are going to go ahead and get into the article now. Colin Kaepernick's NFL workout did not go without a ton of controversy, and now last-minute location changes and Kaepernick's outfit choices are causing a rift between those who think he genuinely wanted a shot in the NFL and those who think he's using his platform as a publicity stunt. One of the biggest critics after Kaepernick's workout was ESPN commentator Stephen A. Smith, who captioned his rant, "He doesn't want to play." Smith went off on Kaepernick for switching the location change hours before the workout and causing 25 teams who came out to watch his QB show his skills scramble to change their plans. He don't want to play. He wants to be a martyr. That's what Stephen A. Smith said. Not sure how I really feel about that. I mean, Stephen A. Smith, he makes good points sometimes, but also at the same time, he does kind of exaggerate his points. He does kind of go for the show in his rants rather than kind of keeping it strictly to what matters in the situation. But Reid posted a video of Daffy Duck tap dancing and wrote to Stephen A. Smith, "Tap dancing for the NFL like arrow down. Damn straight Colin wants to control the narrative. He's supposed to trust the organization that blackballed him and has done absolutely nothing in good faith. Born on Tuesday, just not last Tuesday." Now, I don't really understand what Eric Reid has to gain by throwing his hat into this once again. He was lucky enough to get back on an NFL team after his part in the entire Colin Kaepernick saga. Don't really understand why he wants to throw himself back into the middle of this, creating a firestorm in the media and putting himself back out there. And the Panthers with the season that's not going too well, having him out there making these kind of comments can really be a detriment to what he can have going as a player. And a team could just be like, you know what, not this time, and they could release him. So if I was him, I would have probably kept it far more low key than this. But let's go on to read how Stephen A. responds. Reid's attack caused Stephen A. Smith to go on a Twitter rampage as he tore up the NFL star and accused him of attacking anyone who disagreed with his beliefs. Could be true, not sure. But let's go to what he said. "Man, please, you embarrass yourself, Eric Reid. Every single time you open your mouth, you, all people, talking of tap dancing when you're the one collecting a check from the very institution you collect a check from. You, Eric Reid, who takes a knee supposedly for brothers, yet attacks brothers. Malcolm Jenkins, Jay-Z, me, at every turn the second someone disagrees with you. You, Eric Reid, got the nerve to call out the NFL when your beef was supposed to be with society in regards to police brutality and racial oppression. Where's your plan, huh, Eric Reid? To call out or beat up everyone who utters a word you disagree with. He continues, all brothers, by the way. Let me tell you something, Mr. Eric Reid. Kaepernick has been supported. We've all said he was done wrong, that he was blackballed, that he should be in the league. Who the hell hasn't acknowledged that? Which is true. Everybody generally understands that he's not playing football for one very specific reason. And regardless of what you think about that, it still remains the fact. That's why he's not in the league. But life isn't fair. It damn sure ain't ideal. And at some point, you've got to grab the opportunity. And I feel the same way. At some point, Cap, you got to just let everything else on the outside kind of sit for a second. This was your opportunity to get back into football, get back in the NFL, and you should have just went in and worked out and finished the workout. You could have requested all tapes be given to you before they're sent out to teams so that you can have your people look at them to validate them. Then you can put it out on the internet if you like, whatever it may be. But to kind of blow this up into a big, you made it more of a publicity stunt than the NFL made it. And by doing that, you're now cheapening any kind of influence, any kind of favor that you had from the masses. You're now cheapening it. And all you've done is put the NFL on blast. The words you use, the phrases you bring out, you're putting the NFL on blast. That is a juggernaut you're dealing with. And yes, I understand you have your valid reasons, but at the end of the day, man, do you want a job or not? I think that's what it boils down to. Let's see here. Caps occurred today. His opportunity occurred today. And what does he do? Alters the process and shows up with a t-shirt alluding to slavery for a job interview. It is a job interview. Stephen A. Smith is making some valid points here. I can't argue against it. When are you, yes you, Eric Reid, going to wake the hell up and realize that maybe, just maybe, the enemy at this point ain't the NFL? It's not Malcolm Jenkins, Jay-Z, or me. Maybe the enemy is you, your childish tendencies, and your unwillingness to accept that you can't run a damn thing but so much when your hand is out for someone else's dime or product. Especially when you haven't played in 3 years, when you were 1-10 in your last 11 games as a starter, Eric Reid. When will you learn? Chances are you won't, because your ears are clogged and you're too blinded by vitriol to see when a brother is showing you y'all love and respect by simply letting you know what will work and what won't. But oh, I forgot. We all ain't shit in your world. So why even bother? You'll never listen, but others will hear Eric Reid. You can bet the house on that. Just listen. It's coming from the multitude of places, and it's damn sure like a storm on First Take Monday morning. So buckle the hell up. Good luck on Sunday. Sincerely, Stephen A. So at the end of the day, I don't think I necessarily need to go so much into the rest of this, but at the end of the day, when you look at the situation that Colin Kaepernick had, all he had to do was go work out. Cut out all the noise and all the distractions from everybody else around you who's telling you not to do this or not to do that. At the end of the day, every player that goes and works out before the NFL for an NFL team signs a liability waiver, and they go out and get their workout done and find out the results. I think you should have just got your workout done, finished it up. You had 25 teams that were there represented by someone. You talk to those people and you give them the best interview you can, and then you move forward and let the chips fall where they may. But because you want to change the venue, because you want to call out the NFL, call out the owners, all you've done is create a bigger divide between your opportunity to play football again and where you stand right now. And at the end of the day, if you want to be a martyr, so be it. That's on you. But you can't say that the opportunity was not presented. And yes, it was not presented in the best way to meet a certain level of fairness for you. But at the same time, like Stephen A. said, life ain't fair. And the NFL, if you want to get into their league, then you're gonna have to play by their rules. Regardless of how everything has played itself out in the past, you still had an opportunity to get a job yesterday here in Atlanta at the Falcon Stadium, and you passed it up because of what? What? Because of what? Anyways, you guys let me know what you think. Leave your comments down below. Please subscribe to The Observant Lineman. Hit the like button if you like this video. And I'd like to send a very special shout out to one of my old coaches, Mike Tice, former head coach from the Minnesota Vikings, former tight ends coach with the Jacksonville Jaguars for 5 years with me in Jacksonville. He just started his own YouTube channel under Mike Tice. Just look him up, subscribe to his channel, and hit likes on his videos. And I will catch you guys on the next one. I appreciate you all. See you later. Peace.